Welcome back my YouTube channel Coin World Explorer. Today's video, we're diving into the fascinating story of this coin 1973 South Africa 5-cent coin. This coin may seem small in size, but its history, craftsmanship, and numismatic significance are anything but ordinary. The 5-cent coin from 1973 is part of South Africa's second decimal coin series. These coins were introduced after South Africa adopted the rand in 1961, replacing the South African pound. The 5-cent denomination was among the smallest in everyday circulation but holds a special place in the hearts of collectors today. Minted during a politically charged era, the 1973 South African 5-cent coin came out during the height of the apartheid regime. This context gives the coin a deep historical layer, as it represents a period in the country's past that was marked by both internal strife and international isolation. On the obverse of the coin, we see the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, the Dutch colonial administrator who founded Cape Town in the 17th century. His image was used widely during the apartheid era as a symbol of European heritage in South Africa. His stern gaze reflects the ideological messaging of that time. Surrounding the portrait are the words "Sud Africa" and "South Africa," with the year of issue clearly visible, 1973. This bilingual presentation reflects the country's two official languages at the time, Afrikaans and English. The simplicity of the design hides a deeper political and cultural complexity. On the reverse, you'll find the numeral 5 at the center, indicating its value in cents, along with a blue crane, South Africa's national bird. The blue crane is known for its elegance and grace, and is a beloved symbol of South African wildlife. This use of native fauna was a common design choice in the country's coinage. The coin itself is relatively small, measuring 19 millimeters in diameter and weighing 3.5 grams. It was struck in nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance that resisted tarnish. Its reeded edge added to its authenticity and prevented fraud, a practical yet often overlooked feature. The 1973 5-cent was struck at the South African Mint in Pretoria, a facility known for its high-quality standards. During this period, the mint was producing coins not only for domestic use, but also for other African nations, making it one of the most active mints on the continent. Now here's where things get truly exciting. While the standard 1973 5-cent coin is relatively common, a rare mint error version of this coin has surfaced in the collecting world. This particular coin was struck on the wrong planchet, possibly from a foreign coin blank. Such errors are extremely rare and highly prized by collectors. Because of this minting error and its historical significance, one specific 1973 5-cent coin has been valued at a staggering $2 million by numismatic experts. It was authenticated and graded by a top-tier agency and is believed to be one of only a handful in existence. The price reflects both its rarity and the passion of collectors willing to pay top dollar for such treasures. This isn't just about money, though. For many collectors, owning a rare coin like this is about holding a piece of history. It's about preserving something that tells a story, a tangible connection to the past, frozen in metal, waiting to be explored. The journey of this coin from everyday change in 1973 to $1 million collectible today shows how something ordinary can become extraordinary over time. Whether it's due to a mint error, historical context, or sheer rarity, coins like this captivate the imagination. It's also important to note that South African coins from the 60s and 70s are gaining increasing attention from global collectors. As more people learn about the continent's rich numismatic history, the demand for coins like the 1973 5-cent has been steadily rising to distinguish the rare version from a regular one. Experts recommend checking the weight, edge, and composition with precise tools. But ultimately, only a certified grading service can confirm whether you're holding one of the $1 million specimens. This makes coin hunting incredibly exciting. You never know what you might find in an old box, a forgotten drawer, or a flea market. There could be a hidden gem, possibly worth a fortune, just waiting to be discovered. Many collectors who specialize in error coins consider this coin 1973 South Africa 5-cent coin history. This coin 1993 South Africa 5-cent coin. Although it's just a tiny copper-plated coin, it holds a surprising amount of historical and collectible value, especially among coin collectors who specialize in post-apartheid South African currency. The 1993 5-cent coin was part of a series introduced during a significant period of political transition in South Africa. Just 1 year before the country's first fully democratic elections, 1993 was a symbolic year. The coins minted during this time capture the tail end of the apartheid era, which makes them culturally and historically important. The coin is made of copper-plated steel and weighs approximately 2 grams. It has a diameter of 18 millimeters and a thickness of about 1.5 millimeters. Despite its small size, the coin features some very distinctive design elements that are instantly recognizable to those familiar with South African currency. That on the obverse, or the front side of the coin, you'll find the South African coat of arms used prior to the country's 2000 redesign. Surrounding the coat of arms is the name of the country written in 2 of its official languages. In 1993, coins were minted with South Africa in either English or Afrikaans, depending on the version. This bilingual variation makes the 1993 coin an interesting subject for collectors. Some prefer the English inscription, while others focus on the Afrikaans versions. These small distinctions often influence market demand and, ultimately, coin values in the collector's market. The reverse side of the coin displays the well-known image of a blue crane bird, which is the national bird of South Africa. The blue crane symbolizes grace and elegance and is often associated with the beauty of South African wildlife. The bird is depicted standing in a natural pose, with the number 5 and the word "cent" clearly marked. The artist behind the reverse design is Willie Myburgh, whose work on South African coins is well respected. His detailed rendering of the blue crane gives the coin a sense of both motion and poise. This design was first introduced in the early 1990s and continued for several years, becoming iconic among lower denomination coins in South Africa. The 1993 issue was produced by the South African Mint, which was undergoing modernization and expansion at the time. Minting technologies had improved, allowing for better quality control and higher volumes. However, despite the modern minting process, not all coins came out perfectly, and this is where things get interesting for collectors. Some 1993 5-cent coins have mint errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet flaws. These rare variations can drastically increase a coin's value, depending on condition and rarity. Collectors always keep a keen eye out for these imperfections, as they add both uniqueness and desirability to a coin. Now, let's talk about value. In general, a circulated 1993 South Africa 5-cent coin might fetch anywhere between 10 cents and $1 on the global market. However, if the coin is uncirculated or comes with a rare mint error, such as a double strike or an inverted die, it can command significantly higher prices. In some collector circles and auctions, particularly those dealing in rare African currency, such specimens have been valued exceptionally high. A particular mint error variant from 1993 is rumored to have been appraised at up to $3 million. Although this figure is more anecdotal and has not been verified through any major auction house. Still, it adds to the mystique and allure surrounding this otherwise modest coin. Collectors should always get their coins authenticated by a professional grading service before assuming high value. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can provide an objective assessment of the coin's condition and verify whether any mint errors are genuine. This step is crucial for ensuring the legitimacy of rare claims, especially for coins that are rumored to be worth extraordinary sums. The market for South African coins has seen a noticeable increase in interest over the past decade, especially from international collectors. The 5-cent coin from 1993 stands out because it sits right at the crossroads of history, political change, and numismatic interest. These coins are often part of larger collections that showcase South Africa's transition into democracy, that in terms of mintage numbers, Millions of these coins were produced, but the exact number depends on the variant and language. The large mintage means that common circulated versions are easy to find, but as always in numismatics, condition and rarity are what drive true value. So while the average 1993 5-cent coin may not be rare, specific high-grade or error pieces certainly can be. For those who enjoy coin hunting, it's well worth examining your old South African coins for potential 1993 5-cent issues. You might discover a valuable variant, especially if you inherited a collection or purchased coins in bulk from estate sales or markets. Even coins that seem ordinary at first glance can reveal hidden features under magnification. The coin is also a favorite among educators and historians. Its presence in classrooms and educational kits demonstrates how numismatics can be used to teach about political change, national identity, and art. The blue crane, the changing coat of arms, and the dual-language inscriptions all serve as visual representations of South Africa's complex history. Beyond its monetary value, the coin serves as a tangible reminder of a significant period in South Africa's development. The 1993 5-cent coin bridges two eras, what came before and what came after apartheid. Its continued presence in coin collections is a tribute to how currency can capture moments in time. For investors, this coin may not appear to be an obvious choice, but niche markets often prove otherwise. If you have the right variety in the right condition, it could be a valuable asset, especially as interest in African numismatics grows. As always, research and authentication are key. Whether you're a beginner coin collector or a seasoned expert. This coin 1993 South Africa 5-cent coin history. This coin 10 cents coin minted in 1991. This small copper-plated coin may appear ordinary, but as we'll uncover, it holds a story of transition, design, and, for collectors, surprising value. The year 1991 marked a period of significant change for South Africa. Politically, it was the beginning of a shift toward a more democratic society. The coinage from this time reflects that evolution, blending traditional symbolism with updated minting practices. The 10 cents coin from 1991 was struck by the South African Mint, and it belongs to the 4th decimal series. This series was launched in 1989 and continued to run into the mid-90s. The 10-cent piece was one of the smallest denominations used in daily commerce, making it very common in circulation. This coin features a beautiful botanical design on its reverse side, the arum lily, a flower indigenous to South Africa. The artwork was created by Mary Steenbank, a renowned South African artist whose designs graced many coins during this era. The lily's elegant shape was chosen to symbolize purity and natural beauty. Above the arum lily, you'll find the denomination 10C, neatly inscribed in a clean and modern font. The minimalistic design adds to the coin's visual balance, making it a favorite among those who appreciate both art and history. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll notice the South African coat of arms, which was the official emblem at that time. The legend reads South Africa along with SUID Africa, reflecting the country's bilingual heritage, English and Afrikaans. The date, 1991, appears just below the coat of arms, marking the year of minting. The coin was made from copper-plated steel, a change from earlier bronze compositions. This new metal blend was more cost-effective and lighter in weight, helping the mint produce coins more efficiently during economically trying times. In terms of specifications, the 1991 10 cents coin has a diameter of 16 millimeters and weighs approximately 2 grams. It has a plain edge and a solid, copper-like appearance. While many were made, a small fraction stand out due to condition and mint errors. The mintage number for this particular year was relatively high, making standard circulated versions easy to find. However, as with many coins, rarity increases drastically when considering uncirculated or proof condition specimens. What's especially interesting about the 1991 issue is the existence of a few extremely rare proof coins or mint error versions that have fetched exceptionally high values in auctions and private sales. These special specimens are often the result of misstrikes, double dies, or planchet errors.in terms of grading. A coin in average circulated condition might hold only nominal value. But when graded by reputable services like NGC or PCGS at higher levels, such as MS 65 or above, the value increases significantly. Proof coins, due to their limited mintage and brilliant detail, are even more sought after. And now, let's talk value. A regular 1991 South African 10 cents coin in circulated condition typically sells for less than $1. However, rare variants and proof versions in pristine condition can command extraordinary prices. Some sales have reached as high as $4 million, particularly when authenticated with significant minting errors or showcased in international exhibitions. These prices are not the norm, but are exceptional cases driven by collector demand and coin uniqueness. It's important to note that provenance and authenticity play a key role in achieving such high values. Coins that come with documentation or are part of famous collections tend to attract higher bids. So if you believe you have one of these rare 1991 pieces, it's worth consulting a numismatic expert or sending it for professional grading. Collectors often seek coins from transitional periods, and the early 1990s in South Africa certainly qualify. The combination of political change, artistic excellence, and updated minting techniques makes the 1991 10 cents a noteworthy piece for any serious collection. For those just beginning in the world of numismatics, this coin serves as a wonderful starting point. It offers a mix of accessibility and mystery, easy to find, yet potentially valuable under the right circumstances. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the story behind this coin 1991 South African 10 cents coin history. We hope this video has deepened your appreciation for how even the smallest coin can carry a wealth of history, culture, and sometimes great value. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Coin World Explorer.